soap train. Let's fucking get it, guys. Thank you guys for the love, man. I gotta find Bashram. I don't think I have Bashram's number, chat. I don't have his number. You see? I don't have it. I don't have Bashram. Which I don't know how. I don't know how I don't have his number. Let me know if you guys see. I gotta go down to, you know what? I gotta go down to his gas. He's probably at the gas station. Tweet him.
All right.
Gas station? Yeah, I knew he's at the fucking gas station. I knew he was there. Somebody just said I need lawyer at PD. He said I need lawyer at PD. How you doing, boys? How you doing?
Oddball.
Everything okay, boss? Is here, pal?
Round one.
Keep possession of this body part.
Ball incoming.
Active camo. Inbound.
Ball dropped. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Pull over the car! Pull over the car now!
Chasing someone on it.
How you gonna pull over now? What are you doing?
Allied. Carrier
Yeah,
down.
yeah, that's
Enemy
right.
has the
That's
ball.
right. Now give me $50,000.
50,000, you go away.
50,000, I go away. You know what? Make it $1 million.
The whole team, man.
Ball dropped.
I ain't got a cash for this.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Give me 50,000.
Enemy has the ball. Lost the lead. Ball dropped.
Receive.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Shot me behind the wall. Okay.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Active camo. Inbound. Camo available.
On camera. One shot. Got him camera right now.
Halfway to victory.
No, he's coming down. He's coming down.
Fuck me.
Nearing victory.
Wow, that's one up and died.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the
Oh
ball.
wow.
One shot on the ball.
S7. Sniper available.
Fuck, dude.
Shot, dude. Nice. Last one's ball.
Ball dropped.
An ally has slain the carrier.
We have the ball. Round 1.
Over there. Hostiles in sight. Drop well deployed.
Enemy team facing elimination. Ball incoming.
Say no. Do not lose control.
Bottom
Ball
head.
dropped.
Camo available.
Lost a teammate.
On B, on B. We pillars.
We
Bottom
have
head right now.
Ball dropped.
It's coming back seat.
Ball dropped. Ball out of bounds. Ball incoming. Enemy has the ball.
Hostiles in sight.
Excellent combination. Successful.
Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Targets are over there.
Boy, you lucky to fucking need to kill me. Fuck. Pussy.
Ball dropped.
Tango's closing in.
Camo inbound.
You lagging.
First trajectory actively placed.
We have the ball.
Active camo available.
Climb up. Climb up.
Frag obtained.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Come on, one shot, dude.
Enemy has the ball.
S7 sniper inbound.
Ball dropped.
S7 sniper available.
Enemy has the ball.
Fuck you, bitch. Oh, he ain't died for that. Okay.
Lost the lead. Enemy way to victory.
Come on, man.
Sniper, get down.
Ooh, you shot me with 3 bullets, okay.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Enemy team nearing victory.
Come on, man. Push with me, man. One dude quit. You a fucking bitch. Fucking pussy. Well, fucking quit.
Round lost.
You getting shit on.
Final round. Ball incoming.
Victory approaching.
Pulse is mine. Reloading.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Active camo. Inbound.
Enemy has the ball.
Active camo available. Do not see noise restrictions. Seize the skull. Maintain possession for score.
Fuck.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Oh, man.
Way to victory.
Active camo. Inbound.
Enemy team nearing victory.
Watch my back.
Camo in.
Ball dropped. Ball out of bounds.
Is ours now.
Ball incoming. We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Ooh. Shot with two. Look,
Enemy
man.
has the ball.
No one's getting close to me.
Ball dropped.
We've lost a teammate.
Ball dropped. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Hostile in sight.
GG, dude.
Defeat.
So much power when it comes to sniping overshields towards the end of the
Oh,
match.
you punch
You know what?
somebody.
You know what? I got a
punch.
deal.
No,
I got a
no,
deal.
no.
I got a really good deal for you. A really good deal. Think about this.
Okay.
Think about this.
Uh-huh.
I got $2 million each for both of you guys if you let me get back in my car, repair, and we
hold on.
run
Turn
and we
off them
run it
sirens.
back.
Them
And we
sirens
run
are
it
loud.
back.
I turned it off already.
We run it back.
We run it back. I repair my car, and if you guys catch me, or flip me, or whatever you gotta do, you get $2 million each.
That's if I'm driving.
Officer, you want to do this deal? I think it wasn't fair. He hit him.
Let's go. Let's do that
Hey,
deal.
listen,
I'm
officer,
driving,
you guys
though.
are making a big mistake arresting that man.
Thank you.
Listen, sir.
You're making a big mistake. I'm telling
I
you that.
know we're gonna catch you. I'm 100%
No, you're
positive.
not. No, you're not.
I'm driving.
I am.
I'm W driver.
Hold on. Let him repair.
Yeah, hold on. I'ma
Hey,
go
that
over
that
here.
guy, the guy in the Lambo can't help you though.
He's not. I don't even
No,
know
Hey,
who that is.
I'm out.
Bro, this shit has no gas in it, bro.
yeah, I
You
gotta
got
get
gas
gas
in it?
too. I gotta get gas too. Come on, I'm going to the repair shop down here. Come on.
Alright.
Boss,
Ah.
I gotta get your number from you.
Yeah. I need you. Are you in the car, Bashram?
I am, yeah.
Oh, Bashram, I need your number bad. I need it.
I got you. I died multiple times.
Yeah. I'm about to race this cop. If they catch me, they get $2 million each. But I got. If I lose them, they gotta give me something.
Facts. Like they gotta hand over one of their PD cars.
Yeah, they gotta do. What should I ask
The
for?
pinks.
What should I ask for?
Tell them to ask for the pinks of that
Well,
car. 'cause
well,
it's
no. Here's the
bulletproof.
thing. Here's the thing. I can't really ask for anything because they had me in cuffs. It was kind of like my way of getting out of cuffs.
Oh, okay.
So basically, I gotta lose them.
Yep.
Where did they go though? They didn't follow me.
I think they probably went down to PD garage.
Man, it was that easy to get out of cuffs.
Yep.
They just let me go. They just didn't follow me.
Probably saw me, got to running.
Man, we'll see him again.
Yeah,
Who
I'll
knows?
try to pull you
Who
over
knows
again.
when?
Just go take him on a little chase.
Gotta go to main gun.
Oh, see?
This motherfucker.
Extraordinary.
Hey, you know, this car's really fast, but it's not very good. Oh, I just saw them drive by. I just saw those fools. It's not very strong, you know?
It doesn't last long.
Yeah, it doesn't
you try
last
to fix
long.
it, then store it? Like restore it?
No.
Maybe we should try that. Even like after a repair too, you like bump into one thing. That's how my
there
truck.
you
right
are.
there.
Yeah, I was looking for you guys. Hold on, wait, some guy just rammed into us. Come here, come on, follow me, don't lose me. Alright, well I can't crash this fucking thing cause it breaks on every fucking
every little pothole.
Everything.
We gotta get the rest of the boys in here. I
Yeah, we
think chicken head.
It's the
Basha,
thing.
Basha.
Alright, let's do this shit.
Down will hit the double against him. It hasn't resulted in huge time on the board, but it has resulted in continued control from Optic in the slaying department. They're slow playing this, confident certainly in their strategy. They do have the 1 round cushion. Hits the body in the window as well. He's gonna try to get away alive if he can with his life. Help comes in then from the other side. Trippy will pick up another kill on dummies.
Yeah, Trippy finds himself a big kill. That's 2 dead currently for Optic, so it's up to Trippy to try and deny this ball from going into FaZe's favor. He's able to do just that. Pistola top tower. He's going to be forced to back down, but as long as he's alive, it's going to deny FaZe from being able to pick up this ball. You're already seeing a bunch of red names surround Ola, so he's done his job as far as staying alive. Now it's a 4v4 push, and FaZe look to try and take tower control away from Optic, but Ola being such a nuisance, getting his shield back here was massive. Able to play his life perfectly, and you're seeing Optic thrive in this situation because of it.
Yep, Optic once again just going with his C tower strat. Notice how they're not getting points on the board. It's still 30-69. It's essentially been that score for the past few minutes of play, but Optic clearly continuing to prioritize that C tower hold, confident that as long as they're able to lock down that part of the map, they'll be able to at least continue control.
Yeah, but just like that, Optic lose 3 members and FaZe get the ball all the way from bottom middle to back tower, continue to extend.
What y'all playing, free fall?
Round 2 lead. The UI at the bottom of the screens, ladies and gentlemen, is messed up. It is going to be Optic with a round 1 lead, but FaZe need both rounds still to win this game. It looks like they're 9 points away from running round 2 here. Bound gets information that multiple members of Optic are pushing in this direction, able to find APG on the pillars, finds that first kill, knows that Pistola is going to be back tower as well. Maybe decides to try and nade the ball off the map, but no, wisely tries to back Ola down, and with just 9 points, Ola's going to be in such a tough position to try and make a play because so many members of FaZe are back tower protecting this ball carrier, and that's going to do it. This is going to push this game 3 to a round 3 with a dominant round in FaZe's favor in round 2.
And what could FaZe do with that momentum? That is the question. It's a convincing round number 2, very different from the round 1 that we saw. So here we go. Round 3 in game number 3, Optic versus FaZe. Of course, once again, do or die for FaZe here in the tournament.
Notice how the starting strats kind of switched up between rounds 1 and 3. Lucid, actually, you had a player from FaZe push outside onto Lucid thinking it was going to be a 1v1, but no, another member from Optic actually there to assist Lucid, and because of it, looks like Optic's won this opening break. Trippy with the snipe in hand, 5 seconds for for Overshield, and you're already seeing him set up for it. Has to hit this shot on the snipe down. Does hit the body shot, finishes the play. Another no scope on to Falcated, and a beautiful play from Trippy is going to award his team Overshield and potentially an early lead.
Great play from APG as well. Not afraid to push off of the tower momentarily, to push Bound down off of Nest Bridge, get him down back to bottom middle so that Ola can swing in with the Overshield. Already a convincing lead here for Optic. And also, nice green gun though comes in, takes off that Overshield.
Yeah, beautiful green gun there from Boobadooboo, able to rip that Overshield right off. But look at this rotation. Once again, Optic being such a nuisance with this ball, making it so difficult for FaZe to try and catch up. They're continuing to have to chase, but that ball actually just stuck in the doorway. Doesn't give Lucid an angle with this snipe, and FaZe able to secure that ball, bring it back to the house. But this setup, it's not for long, because Lucid hits the shot onto Falcated, finds the angle on the snipe down, but can't hit that shot just quite. In a very difficult situation here. The no scope doesn't come through. FaZe get a couple of kills of their own, and now they're going to be right back in this round 3.
2 dead again, and one of them's a fresh spawner for the side of Optic. So right now, FaZe an opportunity to tie the game, maybe run away with it. And Optic Gaming not playing the advantage as much as they have in the rest of the series. You saw in the past round of Oddball, opting for Slayer control, opting for control of C Plat and Tower over ball time. We'll have to see if they change that up, because right now FaZe has taken the lead.
Look at that play. I love what Falcated was doing right there. He's going to be able to get the jump on Pistola, who is pushing Bridge. You see him get that kill in the kill feed. Snipe down, found one. Overshield coming up, and Snipe down and Bound, the duo working on getting this Overshield secured while the ball is all rocking up time in the house. Boobadooboo just has nothing to worry about right now. FaZe swaying out as he's collecting time, and 53 to 26. You're seeing this amount to a very big lead for FaZe Clan.
APG doesn't even get melee damage there on that battle, which is big, because that's going to allow him now to push all the way up top as well to get damage onto A Sandbags and pick up 2 kills. 3 dead for FaZe here, only 1 alive each side.
Snipe down and Trippy in the big 1v1 bottom middle. Trippy gets the better of him, but here comes the assistance. The Snipe down bought enough time for Boobadooboo to get there. Boobadooboo immediately grabs the ball, gets it out the key door, and now jumps into a spot that's going to be very difficult for Optic Gaming to deal with him with. And nice shots from Boobadooboo. Unfortunately, it's going to leave Pistola just 1 shot. 1 player from FaZe going alive. It's Snipe down with the nade. Denies maybe some ball time from going in their hands, but every second is going to matter. It is 4 dead for FaZe. A few seconds spot from Snipe down, but it's not enough. They have information. The players are spawning from green. Perfect shots from Lucid. Get the first kill, but a trade does come through, and we're going to have to see if FaZe now in a 3v3 can break this setup once again.
Oh man, hits the kill. APG was playing the ball anyway there. He's able to pick up the first one. Looks like he might have even gotten a different angle. Picks up a double. Falcated, great plays there under heavy pressure to give FaZe an opportunity to get the ball grab here. 3 dead momentarily for Optic, but back and forth between these 2 squads.
But Boobadooboo brings it towards the Optic Gaming spawns. Lucid gets that kill, but not only that, but the ball goes right to him. Optic Gaming now has a perfect position to deny this ball, even though FaZe got the slays and won the battle bottom middle. The poor rotation decision as to where the enemy team was spawning is going to leave FaZe in a difficult situation, but Bound gets his team right out of that difficult situation with some great Mangler shots here. Finds himself potentially a 2nd kill, and that is massive out of Bound. That double kill right there creates so much of an opportunity now for FaZe. And not only that, but an Overshield in hand. Bound is doing it all. And because of it, FaZe now have a 30-point lead in round 3.
Took the words out of my mouth. We talked about Bound being an X factor. If this man is taking chances, high risk, high reward plays, that's exactly what he's doing here. Overshield control continuing on the closet. Won't pick up the first one. Killing spree for him. Only 16 points away is FaZe from staying alive in the series.
40 points separate these 2 here in game 3. Optic has every bit of room to play with, though, being up 2-0 in the series. You know the pressure's on FaZe. You have to force them into difficult decision-making times right now. APG wants to get this ball to Tower, but knows that there's players back Tower from FaZe trying to apply some pressure. So it'll be very interesting to see where these kills go. Lucid, I love this angle. Doesn't hit the headshot, but the body shot's enough for Ola to find the first kill. Does spot Falcated, top middle. Falcated being aggressive, knocks Lucid all the way down to bottom middle. And if you're Lucid, you want to reposition, but you know the rest of FaZe is looking for you. It is Bound on the pillars that he runs into, and that's a massive kill once again from Bound to give not only his team numbers, but to get the snipe out of Lucid's hands more important.
Ola was going for a Hail Mary play ball there. He wanted to get off a C-plat if he could to get the ball off the edge of the map just behind Nest. It doesn't pay off though. Still one dead for the side of Optic. FaZe might be able to close this one out here.
I love the fact that FaZe was able to keep that ball on the map. Now they have numbers to play with, and look at that, 3 players back tower. And it's not the best positioning, but when you're together, you can use the teamwork to shut down Lucid. And this is going to be it. Bound finds the last second with the ball, and FaZe are not going to go down easy. They're not going to go down losing 3 games in a row in this series. They're going to take game 3. They're going to push this series to a game 4. And hopefully, as fans, we can see a game 5 with a little bit more from FaZe there in game 4. We're going to see this series go the distance.
This is what we came for, baby. FaZe and Optic, FaZe stay alive, and they look certainly the best they have in the past few hours. Defeat after defeat for them in their recent matches, but they managed to stay alive in round number 3 of game number 3, down to the wire. They fight through. They will force a game number 4. Here's a look at the stats.
And it's off the back of Bound, right? Look at his damage. The most damage on his team. And it was really the impact kills he was able to provide for his team. Yes. Created space, right? In the situations where it was a 4v4 and it was like, the first kill in this battle is going to matter the most because it's going to give his team significant numbers advantage. Even though Bound goes -1, Bound was able to get those kills all the time. Like that entry frag to give your team, even if you get traded out, it's attention onto you that now your teammates can capitalize on, and Bound was doing it all game long.
This is such a great opportunity to highlight the difference between impact plays versus stats, right? Yes, Snipe Down goes +5, and yes, that's a difference maker, but Bound's plays at the end of the game to be picking up doubles bottom middle, then help rotate the ball, then fly to overshield, then to continue picking up kills in the end of a round number 3, absolutely huge. As we take a look at highlights for all 3 rounds here, it was Optic, of course, taking that first one. They look very strong, but a very different round 2, Clutch.
Yeah, round 2, it just felt like Optic really couldn't get anything going, and it was where FaZe really started to dominate the story of the snipe control and the overshield and the impact that those are going to have in a game like Live Fire Oddball, right? When we saw snipe get into their hands, the hands of FaZe, when we saw overshield get into their hands, they put him to work. Look at Falcated. He's able to find that player on the ball carrier, kill him, and not only that, but be aggressive and find a second kill. Just how much space he creates. And now Bound with this Mangler, able to do so much, able to look over, help his team maybe. He just got a kill in house as well, finds this kill onto Ola, and that kill's massive because it creates so much space in order to secure this next overshield. And with that overshield, FaZe is able to extend their lead even more.
Great stuff there from Bound, and I think there's a lot of pressure on this guy, and for good reason. We talk about him as an X factor. In the end, he steps up to ensure that FaZe stays alive in the tournament. Take a look at the scoreboard. 2-1 in favor of Optic Gaming. We'll have to see what Aquarius CTF might have in store.
Yeah, Aquarius is going to be a strong game type for both these teams. Optic Gaming, one of probably the most dominant Aquarius CTF teams we've seen. We know what Lucid's capable of when he's able to pair the Heat Wave with a thrust and get into your util control. We've seen it even today, how dominant Optic Gaming can be, but it's up to FaZe to decide, will this series go the distance? Will we see a game 5 in our elimination finals? FaZe have to continue to play at the level we saw in game 3, and it's going to be on the back of Bound and company to step up and dictate this game 4.
Here we go now. Underway, game number 4, Optic Gaming versus FaZe. Taking a look at the opening rush, and it's worth highlighting the stats, because you have Optic 4-2 in this game type over the past few weeks, but we got to talk about the fact that FaZe is 11-1 in this game type. 92% win rate. Can they force a game number 5?
I love the fact that Boobadooboo hyper focuses on those dynamo grenades at the start. It gets his team 3 dead for Optic Gaming, and right now it was actually all 4 dead for Optic. Optic trying to overextend, having spawn pink side of the map. You're seeing that FaZe absolutely understand that Optic are trying to overextend. Unfortunately, Boobadooboo can't find that second kill. The flag carrier, I believe, does get taken down as well, and Trippy in a beautiful position to try and get this return as he finishes Falcated. So the overextension, it works out in Optic's favor, and now they have a Trippy in their base to deal with.
Trippy able to stay alive there somehow in a very important battle that looked like it was not a crucial 1v1, but it certainly became one as that flag goes back home. So FaZe maybe starting to celebrate a little bit early. Trippy also getting a little bit trigger happy there and running past the flag, has to go back and maybe reset just a bit to make sure the slays come in.
Wait.
Oh my! Reversal, hold the phone! takes down Falcated in the utility, and the Optic run will continue.
So what looked like was going to be an early lead for FaZe 1-0, that nade has just saved Optic's opportunity to try and take the lead themselves. This flag halfway now. They need a few more kills. 2 dead already for FaZe. Respawners are coming, so you want to see Optic close the distance on these kills quickly. Unfortunately, Optic lose 2 of their own, and FaZe showing you that they have a little bit of defense of their own to try and keep this game tight. I do believe the flag return comes through. No harm, no foul, but a phenomenal job by Trippy there to overextend, get the return his time around. FaZe did the exact same, stop the Optic flag run, and now Wusa with this heat wave looks like he's on a prowl, and we've seen the damage that he can do with this gun.
Man is running literal circles around bottom middle, fakes the way out, goes to bottom middle, also a little bit of jukes to manage to stay alive, not before taking down Boo Boo Doo, and we'll see if he can stay alive. He's eventually cleared out, but that flag run continues once again.
Yeah, phenomenal job by Sane to try and find damage with those nades after getting a few kills with that heat wave, like you said. But now we're hopping on board. It looks like 3, maybe make it 2, go down for each side. Boobaduba with top mid control is going to show you that FaZe has control of the map right now, has information that, hey, all of Optic's going to be spawning in the back of their base. They're able to find one, Bound finds a double. If they can get this kill onto Ola with the heat wave, it's going to open up the Optic base completely, and FaZe are back in control of the map now that they've been able to weather the storm. The Optic flagpole, and look at this, the last 2 players alive trapped in the back should go down shortly, and this flag should be able to make it to utility.
What happens with that flag carrier? Looks like maybe a sneaky backwhack comes in from the back of the base, and you had to wonder as the flag was pulled if they had done enough slaying, and the answer was no, they had not, and that flag's going to go back in. So it looked like it was all there, the numbers, every piece of the puzzle, but it looks like a sneaky backwhack on the flag before it got to utility is going to bring that flag back home.
What was really those last 2 players alive for Optic that somehow won a 2v4 situation with Boobaduba raining down fire from top middle. That should never happen, but that's a testament to how skilled these Optic Gaming players are, how everyone in this lobby can just make a play at any given moment. 2 players knocked out 4 players for FaZe, and because of it, they were able to defend their flag for a little bit, but already Falcated with some slays from his friends is able to get this flag across halfway, able to get it all the way to his pink stairs, and with that kill from Snipedown, that's going to tell Optic Gaming, hey, we don't have a chance of stopping this one, boys. We got to play for map reset. And right now, FaZe look to be the more dominant team, but unfortunately, taking a look at the observer mode, Andy, we have a player missing from the Optic Gaming side, and I can't tell if that was going to immediately impact that flag run or not, but you have to think that that player had been lagging out throughout that process. It's going to be up to the admins and the refs to decide kind of what that situation was, and was it a potential stoppable flag run? My guess is yes, but we'll have to wait for further notice.
We'll have to see. It did look like Falcated's road home was particularly easy. It also looked like there was a lot of numbers in the side of FaZe with Optic players dead. Luckily, not our call to make. We'll have to see what League Operations says in terms of if that flag only came in because of the reset, at what time it happened relative to the reset, etc. Like we said, not for us to worry about on the desk. We'll wait for that update to come in. But you have to think right now, FaZe looking pretty strong overall in terms of the way they've been able to play that out. However, you got to talk about the flag pull that happened just before that clutch. And I think it was pretty interesting because me watching and all of us watching who have watched a lot of Aquarius CTF, when you see a player top mid like Boo Boo, you do not expect a flag carrier to just run utility without kills on the board. Usually that player who's going to be your potential flag runner is clearing out the back of the base, maybe picking up 1 or 2 and then running. It felt like the run came in a little bit premature, so FaZe might need to work on the timing there just a little bit.
Well, there's actually 3 members of FaZe pushing into the base, and Boobaduba covering their back from top middle. You think that this damage is going to amount to these last 2 players in the back of the base dying. So I don't hate the idea of that first player grabbing that flag and trying to get it into the util, knowing that, hey, we have 2 dead. The rest of my team should be able to get these kills. It's really what happened on the other players' points of view that I'm very curious about, right?
Yeah, me too.
It's how do we not get those kills? How do we not get that flag secured into util? But like you said, those 3 players in the base, all 3 go down somehow, some way. Maybe it was a great grenade. Maybe it was just predictive, like a predictive grenade or perfect shots from some of those players. But those last 2 players for Optic Gaming, the way they stayed alive in the back of the base cannot happen. When you get 2 dead like that and you have the players in position to pull the flag like that and pressure the last 2 alive, you got to come out on top. And especially, I mean, go back to the first run that we saw from FaZe, right? They had all 4 dead. They had them all spawning pink side of the map. They even had the flag being run perfectly. They knew that Optic Gaming was overextending, but they almost overcommit to individual fights to those overextenders, and that's exactly what Optic want. They just want a living chance to be in a 1v1 from a disadvantageous position, like that's fine as long as they're not like being double teamed or triple teamed, right? In a situation where FaZe have the entire map to play around, it's only the pink side of the map, their pink side that they know these overextenders are coming from that they have to worry about. But they take those one-on-one gunfights, they actually lose them with great shots from Trippy, and because of it, the flag gets completely stopped as well.
Yeah, it's a great point. I think that's exactly when you see a strong push like that from Optic with 2 players pushing planner side low, they want someone to overcommit to that so they can isolate that 1v1 and then Trippy can get in the back of the base. And that's exactly what happened. Then he just goes flag and drops for the reset. So I agree, maybe a little bit more of a contained push, right? Instead of challenging the players that are right there on the planner side, maybe you go flag. You get the shots in and you just hold your flag door. There's different options there that I think FaZe is going to have to exercise if they want to make sure to win this game number 4 and send us to a game number 5.
Yeah, 100%. I think FaZe can learn in real time, though. They know they made some mistakes. They know these guys are veterans. They're very high IQ players, so they're not going to make that mistake twice, I wouldn't think. But it's can they get themselves into a position like that again, because that was a very strong position they found themselves in for that first flag run that they let slip through their hands. And we talked about, hey, you almost have to play perfect to beat Cloud9. Well, Optic's right there with them, right? Like, you have to almost play perfect. These kind of mistakes, when you're in a great position, you have to capitalize, especially when you're down in the series, trying to push it to a game 5. There's no room for errors. So
that's right.
At least this is a little bit of a break potentially for them to talk things over, maybe reanalyze the way they want to play these situations when they're in complete control, because they have to be kicking themselves that they weren't putting a second flag on the board at the very end there.
Yeah, certainly. I think one thing to highlight about Optic that we probably haven't talked about enough is during their off weeks, I think we saw the likes of Lucid and Trippy shut down quite a bit. I think we saw Ola and APG, they remain the consistent players on that team, and I think we expect to see great all-around and great objective work from them. Lucid and Trippy, though, in last week's tournament and this week's tournament, they are back. They are back in action. It seems like they are firing on all cylinders. Every time we check their stats, they both have about 17 and 16, respectively, something like that, and just really leading the game. And I think that continues to be a key to success, key to victory for any team playing against Optic, is try to shut down Lucid and Trippy, but it's certainly easier said than done.
Yeah, I mean, take a look at that play from Trippy in the closet, right? He gets the flag all the way to the closet. Falcated pushes him from low. A great nade one shot keeps Trippy alive. And not only that, it buys time, keeps that flag alive. And it really looked like he had created that opening that Optic needed to take the lead in that game. The rest of FaZe was able to somehow stop that flag at the halfway mark, bottom dynamos. But I really thought that Trippy has been making plays all day, right? Every time I feel like we go to his screen, he creates that opening, that potential opportunity for Optic Gaming. If opportunities are created, you better bet that Optic Gaming are going to be able to take advantage of success.
Certainly, I think FaZe's going to have a lot of still waiting to hear from the operations if it will be a flag or not in this game reset. We'll get you that information as soon as it comes in our ears as well. But one thing we saw FaZe do earlier on is being able to control the map and even have control of Slaying, but still let a little bit of objective sneak through. And Optic's a team you cannot give an inch further. They're going to find ways to get that objective time. They're going to find ways to get those flag touches. So I think regardless of if they have 2 flags on the board or not, as you bring everyone back in, I mean, we're going to need to see FaZe just play the entire duration of these games. But Lottie said, good to have you back in with us. It's been quite a series so far.
Thank you so much. Just brings himself back into the HC as well. I caught the little back.
That would have been one of those things that no one would have noticed, apart from the entirety of Twitch chat that just would have gone wall of text unless you highlighted it. I expect nothing less from you guys.
Of course, I think keeping they really are on the toes at this point. FaZe really answering that. Obviously, they went in the way of
what? Where my bullets at?
Really showed their potential here for the rest of the series. Talking about Optic though, because on their side of things, they have things kind of down, but they have been a little bit flip-floppy here in terms of the way that they've actually produced the goods with wins. So it has been a bit up and down. What are you making of them so far?
I think it's just a battle of 2 really good teams at the moment. I think it would be a surprise for me to see either of these teams sweep each other aside in a 3-0 fashion and go through to that grand final. I think in the first couple of games, I was Slayer that we saw.
Dude, what?
Enemy team shot on the respawns coming in from Optic, and it really seemed to cost them a little bit, to be honest with you. And then they kind of adjusted into game 3 and started to pick the pace up a little bit. And you saw Bound start to come to life a little bit. You saw Falcon start to be a little bit more aggressive as well, and put the pressure back onto Optic. You can't just let the likes of Optic, C9, whoever it is, play their game.
Ooh, come on.
Players that are coming up the respawn, you can't allow them just to play their game, because otherwise you're going to be on their splits, and that's where these teams do so much damage. So for FaZe, it's been a case of reacting to the series quickly. It's a case now of thinking, okay, FaZe are starting to flight us a little bit. Do we play for pick and then move from there? So it's kind of like a little bit of a chess battle at the moment between the two.
Yeah, indeed. Also, I've got to say, one thing that I want to talk about in terms of
Dude, come on, man.
I can't help but feel like Falcated has really taken the kind of lucid role for his team. Not only were they getting kind of similar numbers in the first map, but it's more than that. It's about what he's really achieving as the type of player.
Enemy team
I'm really feeling that kind of lucid-esque gameplay style from him. Really fast-paced, getting those slaves, using everything.
Your team scored.
It's been honestly, ever since 2018, like you saw, like young Falcon really start to step up in big moments and put on big numbers for his team. But he's had that level of consistency, and he's found a home on this FaZe roster that's allowed him to slay with some of the best of them. The best stats today that I've seen. The other day I was in a the fact that he's consistently top fragging in a lot of these games against Cloud9 or Optic Gaming, and Falcade is not a guy that we talk about a lot. Unbelievable shot.
Well, I've actually just had production that it will be a full replay, no cap at all. It's a little bit complex, but things will work out. The double check thing. So it will be a full replay of the map, and hopefully we will be trying to do it very shortly. But I've got to say, overall, very highly contested series so far. Really exciting. I want to see the game.
Your team scored.
Slayer for sure. And actually, speaking of that, real quick. I really quickly want to ask, you know, on set before we leave again for Carl.
Enemy team scored.
We kind of talked about in the first play that we saw with Recharge there, that, you know, it's difficult sometimes to really get the most out of numbers.
Please, like, one more than just one location. And not three stacks, just one flag.
What, bro? Come on, man.
What is the best way to be proactive when you do this?
You've got to have someone willing to take a chance top mid, or make a play where they expose themselves for a few seconds to respawn and doing some damage to basically take more map off of your opposition. One thing the C9 do so well is exactly that. They're not afraid. You've got Eco who will slide into you don't overextend too much to just give away a life, right? You're doing damage and then information to be relayed. It allows the rest of the team to get different angles, lines of sight, and put that pressure on as a unit. And that was the one thing that FaZe were lacking a little bit. They were starting to see Falcon inbound, so take that role a little bit more as the series has come. Map, I need to walk something out. I can't allow Optic to just respawn. That's the difficult thing. It's kind of like why I love and I talk about players like LPG, like Sterling. Everyone looks at their stats and they're like, oh, they're not going plus 20. They're not doing what Frosty does. They're not doing what he does. Well, those players can't do what they do unless you have the players, like I just mentioned, to create the space on the map, to do the initial damage, to create, you know, opportunities for them to move up and finish off the kills that they started. So I think it's, you know, someone has to. Too much where he gives away a few deaths. You can't be one player doing it. There has to be a couple players or whoever's in that situation to recognise, hey, I need to be the guy to go here. I need to create the space for the rest of my team and put them under pressure.
You mentioned him as well in there on set as well. Like, we saw Bound also getting very impactful slays. Yes, he might not be the player to always, you know, go ridiculous in terms of his team's numbers, doubling or tripling. However, he gets the impactful slays. We've seen that.
Fuck, dude, come on, man. Fuck this fucking pussy ass game, bro.
That was crazy. The way that he was clearing out for OV and managing to get over shield and managing to get those really impactful slays around Barrage was because it allowed his team to potentially get heading over to tower, which is obviously the preferred setup location. That was massive, and him being an X factor like that for his team is going to be everything when it comes down to the likes of Fade or against the likes of Optic or C9. You know, some of these massive teams need those impactful
Ooh, come
and keep it fresh and adapt. But you know, Rob, talk to me a little bit about FaZe here in terms of going up against Optic and what you've kind of noticed in terms of their playstyle. How are they adapting?
Yeah, I think they're starting to just really slow down to get one round at a time. Even after losing that first round of Oddball, you'd think they've lost 5 straight. They're about to get into another round where they somehow bring it back. I'm happy to bring Clutch back in here because guess what? Into map number 4, Optic Gaming versus
Pretend all the blunders we talked about in the first time we saw this game force kick off, they're out the window. None of them matter. It's Optic Gaming versus FaZe. This game 4 will Optic advance to our grand finals of FaZe. It will push this series to the distance. Here we go as complicated, and we talked about how individually skilled that this player is, how he's starting to come into his own. He's going to need a bit of a hot start.
Enemy
Now
team
he's found the first kill for his team. Not only that, but got the camouflage secured, and now he needs to stay alive. He's actually by himself. All of his teammates have left top middle to be aggressive, and because of it, draws around that pole, finds the melee unboosted, and now able to kill him. That was a massive kill.
Come on, bro.
Not many players on this planet.
Your team scored.
Oh my god, absolute carnage top middle. Nobody knew what was going on there. A wild melee camo battle as well. Somehow APG stays alive though. In the fridge. Able to just control here with the heat wave. Once again back in the base control as well.
Yeah, so the same overextension that happened in the first game. With that coming off.
Bro, we're holding 2 positions. Look at more than 1.
Enemy team
God damn.
Into the closet. Looks like it was stalled and stopped. But Snipe Down and Booba still across the map, running the flag. APG knows that he has to stay alive and play his life.
Your
Figure out a way
team
to impact
scored.
this flag run because right now Optic Gaming needs him now.
Dude, what?
Trust that's huge because here comes Voodoo still 2 dead. This flag will go down. And it will be phased back on the board.
Double kill.
As they look to send us.
Active ammo available.
Got that kill on the top. And stay alive and back. In his base, making plays just like this one in order to get that first flag on the board. Snipe Down still in the enemy base on a killing spree now, able to get this flagpole. They need to deal with APG before he gets to the board. APG actually trades on the Snipe Down there. That was a big trade to delay this flag run from being advanced with Valkyrie in the perfect position to not only help his teammates secure this game.
Just hold 2 positions. Stop trying to triple cap. Just hold 2 positions. That's all we need. 2.
Flag in hand has got it across halfway. Got across halfway. He's got 2 dynamos in the pocket as well. Necessary. Continue to come in for FaZe though, and despite the fact that it's 2v2 right now, should have been called out. Valkyrie should be able to bring it in. Should still be Snipe Down able to bring it in.
Fuck, man.
Should have been an easier cap, but regardless, 2 on the board for FaZe. Optic though trying to answer back.
A much different start right now here in game 4 for FaZe.
Ooh, come on, man. The fucking spawned and died.
Optic Gaming was going to be in a position to get a counter kill opportunity. That first pick from Ola could be big, but he lost his teammates, I guess, in the process. So, Dynamo's a big help from Bound to trade him out. No risk of a counter.
Come on, teammate. Fucking pussy. Stop fucking capping it. Come on, man. Being a bitch. Stupid motherfucker.
So far, being aggressive, controlling this Dynamo side of the map, and already Bound with the Commander rifle. Spots Lucid, top tank, able to get that kill, and they are shutting down. 3 and 7 is not a state. When Lucid tries to get up top.
Phase 2 flags on the board also. UI button on the screen here. Stick with us, but still, it's Bound 9 and 7. We talked about how Bound needs to be the one to make the plays, but also picking up a double of his own. That flag's coming home. 2 dead still for FaZe, with 2 players in utility.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
I see them give it up and map control. A massive 2 kills from APG, but even better positioning from Trippy to be there to grab the flag and get it to that halfway mark as those 2 kills are coming in. It's efficiency from Optic Gaming to get that first flag for them on the board.
There we go, 2-1 now. So we have one heck of a game, number 4, one heck of a series that we've seen so far. Camo's still in the hands of Bound. You're going to stay alive on the flag. And also Dipsy Doodle around. Lucid also has help from Snipe Down to make it 2 dead. Once again, slide off of the base. Going to bring that flag all the way to bottom mid already. They need a few more kills, though, to bring this home.
Look at the overextenders once again for Optic Gaming. Will FaZe be able to shut this down for the first time? Falcated, Boobadooboo, both find overextension kills. And because of it, FaZe now prime time to take this to a 3-1 lead as Bound unscathed gets into the base, able to punch this flag in, and a 3-1 lead for FaZe as it looks easy as ever for Bound now that they've caught on to the trend that Optic Gaming like to overextend off their spawns.
And FaZe showing up in the second half of this series without a doubt. Bound has help there from Snipe Down. They're not afraid to push out together. Look at the movement from Bound just to get to these angles so quickly. Also control around bottom planners. Knows there's somebody in the fridge and wants no part of that, but it's a good double team coming in from the side of Optic Gaming.
Yeah, somehow Trippy stays alive there. That's massive for his team's opportunity. You see Lucid trying to also apply pressure into his own util, but the rest of FaZe deal with Lucid once again. Continue this flag run, and APG kind of stuck in a tough position, gets help from Ola, making that decision much easier for him. So now his job is to go help Trippy. Trippy's still alive at the enemy base, taken down from Bound, but APG here to potentially trade it out. Unfortunately, even though he trades, the rest of FaZe are in the
pretty difficult in that 1v2. So like you said, FaZe very strong off the back of the base. They will maintain this 3-1 scoreline. 5:51 left in the game.
You can tell Lucid wanted to grab that camo. Unfortunately, he's not able to, and I believe one of these FaZe members from that base has it. Great job by Optic to finish up some of the FaZe and Optic.
Dude, fucking shit, fucking lagging, bro. What the fuck wrong with Halo, bro? You don't fucking lag in the middle of gunfights.
Let's see if they can get a step closer to tying this game up.
Look at this now. Players, and this is not going to be that easy of a run. 2v2 here.
2v2, Trippy needs to play his life, and great shot from Boobadooboo. Trade that one out. Camo's removed from this situation, and that's a good job by the team. He's able to do too much. Bound tries. That scatter takes down Lucid, and that kill was actually pretty massive because that would have been Heat Wave going straight into Lucid's hands.
No.
Delivered by the slider. Using the vertical wing there to get that kill.
We talked about it in the beginning of the show. Bound goes knows exactly how to hit those exact slides, but still, over the last 2 minutes of play, it's a continuation of the same. Camo here. Let's see what this next you have to start to ask how much time do you need to get 2 caps on the board, because the clock is going to start to become a factor of your experience.
Dude, where is my bullets, man?
I think once we start to see 3 minutes decisions need to change, just because there's enough timing where if you get the right stage, you can easily run back-to-back sites. Now, we've seen it time and time again, so in these moments here, I think we're going to still see the same from Optic Gaming in about 45 seconds or so, where things are going to change, and you're going to start to see some risky rounds, some flanks, and maybe some overextension.
Love this slow play by Pistola.
Oh, come on, man.
Loses his
Another one better.
It's a great job by FaZe once to deal with the camouflage player that
One top control.
was able to secure. Not finding a lot of success with
Anyone
this.
else in the mark? Call out.
FaZe aren't
That'll
able
be
to get
helpful.
them. They're able to find these
Bottom bear behind you. Ah,
FaZe's kills. You want to see him drop this for APG.
Firing,
Secure the second flag on the board for Optic Gaming.
He's going tower.
The flag there, knows his shield needs to
Two
return.
FPD
He's
flat.
about to find the receiving end of the heat wave. There it is from Lucid. He's able to stay alive. Boo Boo needs to get the kill though. That might stop
Oh,
that
bro.
flag.
All three in tower.
They were able to stay
Pointed
alive
up.
just a little bit longer, maybe by
Two
some
flag.
time. Top Dynamos, nobody on Optic Gaming. They're in a position to capitalize on the slays that they just got. And unfortunately for Optic Gaming fans, you want to see that flag.
Double naded. Nice.
Ooh, come on.
Across the map.
Blue pipe on the field.
And takes fire across the
Dead.
map, but it's not enough.
Coming bottom tower to eat.
And Optic keep control of the map, punch that one in, and potentially now.
Get it out of the way. They're gonna have two guys over right now. Oh shit. Big flag. That's good.
Come on. That made no sense, dude.
Two dead on FaZe once again. Here comes Optic
Yeah,
Gaming.
we gotta watch that sword though. Good.
By enemy members of FaZe is able to actually trade in this situation. That's impressive at the very least, but Trippy and APG have so much responsibility. Beautiful kill.
Oh, they still got camo.
Still bottom middle. A team
One that orange pipe.
does find a second kill for Optic Gaming.
That A.
Camouflage in APG's hands. He punched in. Optic Gaming is now tied this game. So now down 3-1 in this game. They have tied it up with a minute and 30 seconds.
Orange
remaining.
pipe has
Around the time that you asked me, Clutch, Optic Gaming
Alright,
now
five sword.
breaking, and there's no reason
Alright.
to. Like we said, it's possible. It's back-to-back kills. If you slow play those kills like they did, and they- and
Bottom
honestly,
A.
with the way this game is going, 3 still dead for FaZe, they could even end it.
Ever since that question was asked, these two captains never lost control of the map.
Bottom mid, no shield.
From Lucid to help his in a crucial 1v1 with APG that's about to turn into a 1v2 if he's not fast enough to get this kill. Is able to find the first one on the APG. Trippy also
Yeah, he's right here at long haul.
right down. He's advanced all the way to the enemy utility closet, and he's
See?
going to have to jump.
Yeah.
Two were dead, though, so Snipedown needs to slow play this, wait for help, to be very selective on who he shoots. He does get the call out.
Attic.
He's going to shoot.
Top
He
yellow.
knows he'll need the help to bring it back.
No better feeling than being the
Top yellow, no
player that gets
shield.
the first kill.
Blue yellow.
Potentially
He's on Derek.
in your team's favor, but Badubu finds that second one, and now with one player unfortunately, it's all Optic Gaming, the last two players alive.
There he is, there.
Get the kills they
Bottom
need.
mid, bottom mid, camo.
These two players weak, but can't find either one of them.
Sudden death overtime, and nothing we want to see more between these two teams, and it's pretty even in the slaying department.
Looking on back. Control on flat.
Start to get a few more kills on the board. We're going right into game number 5. They will be eliminated.
So Optic Gaming has all the momentum from this game forward, riding on their side, having such a massive comeback from being down 3-1.
Fuck, man.
One of the best camo players in Halo, able to shoot him down. The camo eyes are just as good for him.
Dude, where did this fucking guy come from? Wow. He jumped up.
To determine
It's one on the game,
who's
probably.
going to advance to the grand finals or are
Ooh, come on, man. Teammates, bro. Shoot the motherfucker. I made a pussy. Shoot him. Damn.
B1. Long haul enter. Oh my god, dude.
finding that kill.
Long haul?
Team coming off respawn. He is going to
Another one on hall after that, man.
like the fact that he's anchored.
Three flat stairs on
He's going to
shield.
expect APG to be hiding in this corner, though. He's
Control one.
Thank God his teammate was able to check that angle for him because it allowed Bubadoo to pick up that easy kill. Now he looks middle, finds Lucid.
Oh, we're in the same. Go up camel.
English one. English one. Spot on A.
APG there with a great angle, but as you say, very
Hey.
lucky for FaZe that APG was forced to
Right.
not able to stay alive.
I'm not sure.
Can just be such a pain.
We're live. We're full. Two more full.
So hard to get the angle.
Two more full.
Yourself to areas like top.
Let's go. Come back.
Optic Gaming, the last two members alive for them, so that kill
I traded again?
for their opportunity to stop FaZe from getting a flagpole. You see how frustrating FaZe must be, knowing that that kill needs to come through just for them to get a flagpole. And because of it, it's allowed Lucid to secure this camo. Now he's able to be a nuisance front the base, and FaZe have to be spinning in circles trying to find out where Lucid is.
Lucid very happy, like you say, just to be in the back of the base and get the side of FaZe worried about what's happening in the back. Not only is it you have Lucid in the back of your base, but also a camo player. But Boo takes the reins, knows that it's his responsibility to help with that kill in the back of the base, and they get it.
Trippy in a massive 1v1 right now against Snipedown. Unfortunately, he's got it bound to back down as well. So Trippy with so much responsibility right now. Snipedown's actually backed up. They want to reset the map. They want to allow Optic Gaming to spawn and then get one last set of slaves before trying to get this pull. Will it work out in their favor though? No. APG and Trippy find kills. There is a kill found top pink on the Lucid, but Bound is going to be the last player alive. APG gets into the utility very quickly, and now it's going to be FaZe with their heels on their back feet.
Oh boy, it's somehow a trade between those two despite the miss. Dynamo 3 dead for FaZe here. Trippy looking for the last player. It's sniped down, but Bound is a spawner as well, so they can't go just yet.
Trippy staying alive is so big right now. Wants to push into the space, but there's two members to deal with. The commando rifle shreds both members of Optic. Lucid gets a triple kill, gets the flag out as well, and Trippy actually has to pick that one up in the window, loses his life because of it, and a massive kill from Falcated as the last guy alive from FaZe under that flag carrier slows this flag down, potentially gives FaZe one more spawn to try and deny Optic from putting this flag run in.
Falcated almost gets the trade there as well. Huge plays from him to delay. We have 3 spawners on the side of FaZe. They just need the kills to stay alive here.
Big kills coming through bottom Dynamo grenades right now, but that flag still not returned. APG is still alive, and it's up to Falcated to once again slow this down. Bubadoo and Bound just died. They just came off spawn. Snipedown goes down as well. So 2 players on FaZe coming off spawn. It's up to them to stop this flag from going in. APG takes it up the back ramp of his flag, wants to run it in, and there it is. Optic Gaming take game 4 in overtime to make it to the grand finals, and they will have a rematch of last week's grand finals against Cloud9.
My God, down to the wire between these two teams. We wouldn't have it any other way. FaZe putting up a fight in your elimination bracket finals, but it's Optic in game 4 overtime that closes it out with that final flag. Only about a minute left in overtime, but they do the thing, and each one of their flags slow played. They take their time, they get the slays, they bring it back home. Confidence and composure from the side of Optic Gaming. Let's take a look at the stats.
Slayer.
31, 23, and 16 from
all right.
Stola.
Operation Defect Team Eagle. Commence. Operation Defect Team Eagle.
Almost least.
Yep.
Assists. And those are stats that are
Set
so
Eagle.
difficult to try and beat against. You see John's on the other side.
Or Cobra.
Wait a minute.
We're team
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This damage consistent against the more
ATM.
Falcated, 2 players that you generally find in that messy of a battle, but Falcated was the one that came out on top. But one heck of a game number 4 that went all the way. That first flag. Going to a game number 5.
Caution.
was dictating the pace of that overtime round. So
caution.
And all they did was
Station Square.
real opportunity to close the door on this game 4. But unfortunately, it was individual members that were able to find
One shot fire.
Enough time to
I give you jump though.
Optic to find their feet on the ground, and once they
purple light.
Flags and it was dangerous. And they did it in 3 with the back caps. Falcon trying to make something happen late. There was your round tie. But in the end, Optic Gaming slowly putting the pieces together. Look at that, Boo Boo staying alive, but as we often see, when you do have those hero moments, up the numbers to control.
Gain the lead.
Spanker. Evasive maneuvers. Spanker available.
Drop a rocket.
Old town. One shot.
Lucid, what else can you ask for from the man? On the capture as well.
Yes, sir. Optic being able to tie things up with 30 seconds left on the back caps. I really thought it was honestly over. I thought we were going to a game 5 without a doubt. There was no doubt in my mind. But I just want to get Onset's view on this because I think we were talking, or the viewers were talking a little bit about taking a risk or overextending.
One shot.
Knowing to take risks. How do you kind of measure that as a pro player, as a team? You know, with 30 seconds left, and you're risking, but also playing quite safe. Onset, where's the balance like for you there?
I mean, for Optic, the balance was we don't have a choice, right? We
Oh,
stairs because we're down
stairs.
If we get this wrong, then there's a counter. We've got to throw ourselves a little bit more aggressively at our opposition.
Oh, 2 one shots.
One.
Okay, we got the other. They were picking up their kills.
Shotgun, one shot.
Flag slips through your fingers, and when Optic have control, that becomes 2 very, very quickly. And FaZe, I think, as soon as the game was tied up, that close to send into a game 5 was stolen away from you. It was let that go.
Shot.
They kept
Nice.
It was a really good comeback from Optic, and also kind of just Optic have been through some things, right?
Oh, shit.
And I'm going to say, you know, last week they got to the grand final.
Oh, it was one shot.
What?
I think this performance coming in that kind of game doesn't happen.
What a shit slam.
Tires.
Questions being asked. They're showing their resilience now.
Shut up, mainlanders.
In this final, and I think they're not just in this final to take part. I think they want to prove to everyone.
They certainly do. I mean, they're willing to take the risk and reap the rewards of it, and I kind of saw that in that final cap.
Okay.
I mean, taking the risk to push up the stairs of the FaZe's base when you know you have 2 players up there, just literally one just spawning in, but Trippy, I believe it was him, going up those stairs, behind him, being able to clean up those then honestly to get that flag out of the base as well. Around that, I mean, from Optic there was amazing. It was very risky, but my goodness, did they get the reward in the end. Let's see just happened in front of us. Absolutely amazing. And like Onset said, winning is going to be the only thing.
He was one shot.
They
took down FaZe 3-1.
Well, stairs.
Fuck, dude. Come on, man. You're like some pussy.
For a little while, you can see they actually
Too bad.
quarterfinal the G2, but my goodness, what a comeback.
Oh,
that
two
has
in
been.
a-
And grand finals with Cloud9 right now. They
What's
hope
gonna
to
be-
take the Pro Series number 3. And
Nice nade on tires.
Hey, how you melee the 4?
Grab a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, whatever it is. I don't know what time it is.
One coming up Main Street, get shots on
If
him.
you want to get through this grand final, it's Optic. So look at the reset the bracket. Get right now.
Come on, bro. Fucking me.
One shot by Ultron. One by Soccer.
Oh, I see him.
He's just coming up our street. One shot, but he's hiding.
5 minutes remaining.
Two right cafe now.
One kill.
Back game.
Good
game.
The HCS is presented by Astro Gaming, AMD, and the Marines.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the HCS NA Pro Series. We are into our grand final, and if you're just joining us and you just love the glory, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not judging you right now, but we don't have time to talk about this. We actually have to get into the game right this second. So presenting your duo for the grand finals, it is Onset and Bravo.
Awesome stuff. It is grand finals time, everybody. And there's no time to hang about here, Andy, because we're getting straight into the series. This was just what we want to see. We've had enough breaks today. We've had enough lobby resets to last us for a lifetime. This is going to be a grand finals that everyone's going to remember, because it's Optic Gaming coming from that elimination bracket for a rematch against Cloud9 of Pro Series 1 finals, Andy, where we saw Cloud9 pick up that win. But I get a sneaky feeling it's not going to quite be as comfortable a journey here for C9 as maybe some C9 fans are wanting.
That's right. Optic Gaming showing up here in a big way. These past few weeks have been very different from them. And when we compare Raleigh and post-Raleigh, of course, not getting as much scrim time as they wanted. Things like Raleigh travel, holiday travel, getting maybe in the way of a little bit of scrim time for them. However, it's been a different story for the past few weeks for Optic. They have their opportunity for revenge against the current kings of the HCS, Cloud9.
Now, Optic Gaming coming off the back of that tough series against FaZe are certainly going to be in the right mood and in the right frame of mind to think that they can take down Cloud9. The only thing that's going to be maybe in the back of their minds is it's not just beating Cloud9 once here, Andy, if they want to call themselves champions. They're going to beat C9 twice.
Not easy, right? Difficult to do it once. Very, very difficult to do it twice. Not impossible, though, because we have seen some epic grand finals resets in the history of competitive Halo. We'll have to see if tonight is going to be one of those nights. I tell you what, I'm down for it if that's the case. The question is, can Optic bring it and send us all the way? Game number 1 actually going to be Aquarius CTF.
Well, Optic are going to be warmed up on Aquarius capture the flag. That's one thing that's certainly in their favor as we look at our series layout. Slayer recharged the second game as well, which they also just played against FaZe, which is interesting to see as well. Now, Oddball Streets is our game number 3, and then we go over to Stronghold Fire. Slayer Bazaar is going to be our game 5 if we do need it before that bracket reset. But I'm looking at that series layout, and which is the exciting thing. We're not hanging about here, as that first one is going to be in front of us already. It's capture the flag on Aquarius. Optic versus Cloud9.
Attacking to have a rematch here from that last week, and we've seen play against each other time and time again. Lifespan, it was all about Optic, but now Cloud9, the reigning champs, they've three-peated in the last 3 events. They won the last 2 Pro Series. The question is, can they win the 4th straight here? Did in game 1 right now.
Straight would be 7th record being set already at the start of Halo. Cloud9, right, Andy? Optic, we've already seen them win the 2 first events that we had in the championship series. Before we got your team scored. That was so impressive from them. So surprised to see them returning to that form we expect from them. Cloud9 certainly wouldn't feel as comfortable against in comparison to
Cloud9 knowing that they're
what the fuck? 2 shots? 2 shots? You weak? The fuck?
And they're not approaching it that way. They know that teams are getting better. They know that teams are spreading.
Turn around, bullets.
So far, week after week, they've been able to do that. The question is, what has Optic done over the past week since that last Thursday, 7 days ago? What have they worked on? What have they improved in order to give Cloud9 a stronger fight in the grand finals?
It's a really good question. How do you approach Cloud9 now? What have you learned from those previous series, from scrims, from whatever it might be, mod review, all that stuff that these top players and teams do to make sure that they're in the best position possible when they do get to these matches? But I'm going to ask you a straight question here, Andy. What do Optic have to do to stop Cloud9?
Cloud9, it's going to be a best of 5 in your grand finals. If Optic Gaming win, they'll send us to a second best of 5. However, if Cloud9 win, they will be your week number 3 champions.
Well, if you wanted to wonder if Cloud9 were thinking, hey, you know what, we're coming off the back of a little bit of a break, a little bit of a rest, if they're going to be heating up enough, yes they are. Off the break here, already Cloud9 inside of the Optic base, already getting that flag moving, already forcing Optic back inside of their base. It's work. Stella getting that trade inside the Optic base, or just outside of it in the closet. He's going to slow things down for a moment, but Optic having to play on the back foot almost immediately.
Just trying to stay alive and also refresh his angle. Actually go up top middle, so a nice little route there. He knew he had the flag covered. Once again, it's Optic versus Cloud9, a rivalry that's already been developing. This evening has been a fantastic day of Halo so far. A little dynamo action going down, and we know it's going to be a fantastic grand final as well.
Optic lose 3 though. C9 have to be aware of this player in the base. Lucid has to stay alive here. Eco will be taken down. That's going to create a little bit of a diversion on the map. Lucid, knowing that flag is being pulled, decides to get a little bit fruity inside the base himself and get that flag back to the P side where he's expecting maybe the Optic players to be respawning. Looks like they are. Renegade picks up one. Sneaking behind enemy lines. You know, Pistola's here. Pistola's going to fly in.
Oh my god, talk about Ola things. Flies out there in a situation that you'd be positive was a trade. Ola stays alive now. Stiller's going to get This race gonna go home.
APG's in position to help him out as well, and Optic Gaming on the back foot to start things off, but now they're very much on the front foot. First flag goes in, a little step coming in from Trippy. Optic strike first.
Ola staying alive there is unbelievable. Somehow comes away, as you say, with the kill and the touch. Keeps everything alive. 3 dead for Cloud9 again.
Gonna have to say, Randy, it's not surprising to see Pistola stay alive. It's the only player who doesn't surprise me when he does something. But Lucid has that camo in his hand now as Optic look to press more of an advantage. Penguin's gonna be flanking down bottom mid, but not only the camo, the thrust as well. Means 2 dead hit for C9.
Enemy team score.
In that angle, it's a very easy cleanup from the player on bottom when they only have to hit 1 shot. Just to get the extra jump on those shots and wins that battle. Continues to do damage up top. Another perfect one, Renegade.
Commando in his hands as well, but there's going to be a heat wave in front of him and Stella. However,
your team score.
Right? We want to see Optic take to C9. APG would be any of these players.
Little pre-next top middle as well. These 2 teams are pretty even in terms of slate. 1 flag on the board for Optic, but they know it's a very, very long game. They need to play. They need to be ready to put a number of flags on the board, or at least control the map.
Enemy captured.
You can see 5 and 7 once more.
Come on.
He gets the broom out to clean out the closet. As Pistola's actually going to sneak behind him, and Pistola just did not spot him. He must have looked away from his monitor for 2 seconds, or just been out on
Your team
peripheral
score.
view. But Ola made him pay, and now Pistola once again inside of the face and up in the face of C9.
Essentially a triple there, a trade on Renegade as well.
Shit. Why the fucking lagging?
These 2 teams in the game. Gaining is here to play in the grand finals.
Got 2 players inside the base here. Stella's going to fly, but he's only going to be met by APG. APG just away.
Charlie.
And picks up another kill inside the base. Renegade trapped to the back here. What? Somehow APG wins the shot off the wall and gets the kills. Renegade in the death screen. And you can see the away across the map here for Optic.
Every single piece of that heat wave spread had to hit on that bank shot. Unbelievable kill. You did not expect it to do that much damage, but APG places it perfectly in the back of the base. The flag will go back, but using
oh my god.
We're starting to click together, right? They had the flag moving. They had the kills.
Come on, man. You got triple count, man. What the fuck are you doing, man? Come on, bro.
Something hasn't quite added up there for Optic on that run. A little bit of miscommunication.
This shit lagging.
Stella is now behind enemy lines. Gets that slide and then also gets the thrust to just wait out the stars. What a play that is from Stella. So much to talk about there, Andy.
So much to break down. Stellar does a traditional toss. Here's the double. Also looking maybe for the triple. It'll get cleaned up. That flag should still continue running, but Stellar does the but also thrust back. Not done yet. Kills up Trippy as well to maintain that anchor on the flag. Look at this kill.
He ain't die. Okay.
Halfway line yet.
Stella right now, he's not a loud person, but I'm sure he's screaming, Eco, just run the flag, just run the flag, I'm doing everything, I'm killing everything. And that's exactly what Eco does. 1-1 now, tied up in our first map of the series.
Stellar 17 and 9. This guy pops off in games, and it all started with that flag toss. Top slide throw, for us to stay alive on the flag. Look how pivotal it was, staying alive and killing everything and everyone in your and on the flag as well. Amazing stuff from Stellar to
Enemy team respawn. However, APG and Pistola combine to make sure that they can get others back on their side. Penguin going to be trapped, but Stella once again in the feed. That's his 90th kill now. Stella, I think, he's plus 10 already in this game.
Crazy to this guy, and if you're on the side of C9, you are Ola gonna try to stay alive.
Come on, man.
Pistola trolling top middle. This is one place where historically Pistola has done his best work on any kind of arena map. Flag. Looks like it is.
Fucking overshield.
Maybe not running the way that they wanted it to. Trippy's going to pick up a double, and now there will be an opportunity.
cool. I'll get a jump.
It's actually APG who's inside of the base. It looks like maybe the flag has missed the toss out.
Okay, I think it's exactly what it was. I think you and I were both confused. I think everyone watching here on Twitch and YouTube also. I think APG went for the drop slide and did not get the flag off the flag stand. You're still gonna have to go back up the stairs, and that run does not
Cleanest of runs here from Optic. They're still slowly progressing across the map. Trippy's gonna move and try and get this kill to Stellar, and he manages to do so. If he can pick up this kill as well, but no, Eco goes for the 2-shot. Big beat down there. That was the difference.
And like you said, making sure to clear out Trippy off of top Dynamos was the difference maker. That flag will go back. So is 4:40 on the clock, tied 1-1 still.
Eco gets taken down by the
Your team scored.
He's currently 9 and 12, but has 9 assists to his name. Most on his squad. Now challenging from that closet. There's going to be Renegade just with a
Charlie is
into Desperate once more. Cloud9
enemy has captured
again, trying to get the flag on the move.
Enemy team scored.
I don't know how Stella survived there, but he's alive.
Dude, he coming back up, dude.
So Stella doing some magical things. Renegade now thinking about getting that flag back home as Optic is pretty far across the
Come on, teammate, dog. I let these fucking dudes come back, bro. I was up by 80 fucking points.
That's a big kill from Lucian, but Renegade should be here to clean it up.
Jesus.
Some magic happened and he gets one.
The flag will go back home.
Your team scored.
Cloud9 picking up kills they had no business picking up in the back of the base, but still, the flag will reset and we stay at 1-1.
Reload! Sweet Jesus, Trippy. Some movement, a little bit of bouncing up and down, and...
Dude, teammate, what are you doing? Come on, teammate. Stop being a pussy, bro. Come on, push. I fucking just sit there and watch two teammates die. Come on, bro.
At least able to take one down. Cloud9 as now Eco moves towards that utility room. Dead momentarily from Optic as well. Enemy team nearing assist as well as Cloud9 starts to swarm across the Optic base.
Ooh, Stellar. Will not trade with the heat wave instead. Lucian probably going to get a top middle angle in a second. That's something Renegade has to be aware of as well.
APG 20 kills here as well for Optic.
Attack.
Penguin picking up a double. APG going to be ticking away. You can see the Renegade has
Your team scored.
Lucian spawning on the fridge will be taken down. Even though that is my favorite place to be inside of a fridge, Andy. Unfortunately, look where CTF is the last place you want to be on the respawn.
I was going to say, tough place to respawn. Love going there all day, but tough place to respawn. Big battle against Lucid.
He really is not losing battles, and with that, Eco is going to be running that flag.
Oh my god.
Secures a camo and more.
2 minutes as well. Back capture on the board, especially with this camo control here for Penguin. See what they could do here against this battle. Going to be a traded out for APG, so that's going to just leave the trigger. Take down Ola as well.
Fuck out of here. Came back, man. Let's go. Fuck out of here.
I'm going to win this fight, and that's one thing I love about the way the Penguin plays when he's playing at his best. Isn't afraid to take a fight. Here's another example as APG gets eliminated. Surely doesn't turn 3 here. Oh, I tell you what, it was close, but I would like to give a little helping hand from a friend this time. It was Lucid.
Moments away there from seeing that triple develop. C9 continues this flag run, going to be beginning with 1 minute on the clock. C9 might even win this game 3-1.
Lucid picks up one, top pick. Renegade, though, it's a race against those players from Optic respawning. Has the flag back into his utility. Penguin's on the flag as well. Lucid and APG, though, making that flank. Other players should be in position. Maybe there's a player behind Renegade, but it does not matter. Lucid is there, though. Stella is going to have to try and take him down, but no, Lucid survives. Help coming in, and C9 4 dead.
That was 4 dead for a second here. Can Optic turn this into a cap? 37 seconds left. They need to capture right here.
Not the first time we've seen Optic knowing they have to cap with just a few moments left. Penguin trying to take down Trippy.
Oh my.
Penguin does it as well. Double kill for him. Pistola knows he needs a touch on this flag. The dynamos are going to be enough to slow that down. C9 double stack that return, and with 18 seconds left, that might have been the play that saved C9.
Trippy's your guy. APG was on the flank. Trippy is the only one, I believe, already in the back of the C9 flag. He has to make something here. 8 seconds.
Penguin wrapping back behind as well. Keep an eye for this. A heat wave for Trippy, but Penguin is there. A killing spree. Some great shots. And a map 1 win for Cloud9. They were down by 1, Andy. But they turned it on when it matters. And I tell you what, Stellar, he is playing some lights out Halo Infinite at the moment.
1 kill away from a 30 bomb. I think he dropped 29 in that game. We'll take a look at the stats in a second, but a close game, but one that Cloud9 closes out comfortably in the final 2 minutes of the game. Also stopping that last run, a big double from Penguin and a Dynamo push, 29 and 18 for Stellar on your screen there.
Yeah, 29 and 18, 9 assists alongside it as well. Killing sprees, double kills, everything you want from a performance in a grand final coming in from Stellar once again. Almost repeating what we saw from him last week, Andy. He was the standout for C9, and he's looking to do it again in the finals.
Also 5 double kills. Just think about how that opens up a game. If you have a teammate going 29 and 18 with 5 doubles, that essentially is everyone else is shooting. That opens up a lot of opportunities for you to really get control of the map, really get control of the game.
That 7K mark on the other side of things. The damage coming in. Oh, not quite up there as much with the damage, but matching what very tight game between the two, but the story continues, Andy. Tight game.
Ally, carry down.
Strong performance.
Enemy has the ball.
Look at this play.
Ball drop.
Ola flies in.
We have the ball.
Down for Penguin. That allows Stellar midship style to anchor from the flag. Keep right.
Ball drop. We have the ball. Ball drop.
Taking damage.
We have the ball. Ball drop. Enemy has the ball. Ball drop. Ball reset. Ball incoming.
Spectre inbound.
Come on.
Taking fire.
Ooh, come on, my shot, bro.
Ball drop. We have the ball.
What? Who you heal? No, come on, man.
Enemy has the ball.
Reloading.
Ball drop. We have the ball. dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Dude, come on. You lucky your fucking team in
Enemy
there,
has
man.
the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Halfway to the victory. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Allied carrier down. Spanker available.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Lost the lead. Ball dropped.
It's ours now.
We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Gained the lead. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
They must seek medical attention.
Ball dropped.
We lost.
Enemy has the ball.
Spanker inbound.
Ball dropped.
Spanker available.
We have the ball. Ball dropped. Round one.
Over there, hostiles in sight.
Enemy team facing elimination. Ball incoming.
Victory approaching.
Kill.
Do not lose control.
Ball dropped. Ball dropped. Ball dropped. Ball dropped. Kill. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Double kill. Ball dropped. Ball dropped.
Maintain possession for score increase.
Someone down.
Spanker inbound.
Ball dropped.
Spanker available.
Ball dropped. dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Halfway to the victory. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
They're close.
Come on, man. How you end up for that nade? Blew up right next to him.
We have the ball.
Okay.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Spectre inbound.
Enemy has the ball. We have the ball. Nearing victory. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
In my sights.
Victory.
C9 won the game. It really is as simple as that. I know that sounds like a really obvious thing to say, but to win essentially 4/5 of the game and then fall in those final moments. But it's also a reminder to everyone that you have to be perfect against C9. And we use that term a lot, right? We use the term perfect a lot. But it's true, and it really is in this situation about as true as it can be. It was back-to-back doubles from Renegade that we just saw that basically gave them the opening to come back in this game, and from there, momentum is everything for C9.
This angle from Penguin too. Look how he takes down Lucid, and you have Renegade doing this in pipes, like you said, off of the grapple. Lucid's not expecting a blue tunnel angle there to also join in that fight against Top Control. These little moments and team shots were the absolute difference maker for the side of C9. An incredible performance from them, and they just wait until their time to strike. They keep playing close, and they know they have the whole time. They play the entire game so perfectly. It's excellent game management from Cloud9.
It's just brilliant Halo from Cloud9. There's not much more you can say about it. You just have to kind of sit back and appreciate it for what it is. And now they're one game away from winning our grand finals, from winning 3 online tournaments back-to-back. To add to that land in Raleigh, can Optic, though, find a way to make C9 bleed? If they can elongate the series, maybe just get under the skin of C9 a little bit. They're going to have to do it sooner rather than later, because C9 are looking like they just want to put another win on the board.
And it would, oh my, look at the perfect shot. Renegade with the confidence flying in PD stairs into PD, even against someone like Pistola. Just flies right in and picks up the perfect kill. Not done yet, picks up another kill on APG. Oh my, doing everything across the map, picks up a double kill on B stairs. As
Slayer.
This is the best of Renegade, I should say. It is also the best of He is hitting everything at the moment. Finally, the upball is in the hands of C9 as well. They have a back tower set up, and they have all players alive. They also have the Stalker rifle back to try and give that ball some protection.
Earn those kills with then combat vehicle.
Oh, fucking ass, dude. Come on. Cool, come on. Come on, bro. Ooh, he fired that shit.
Double kill. Perfect.
Active ammo. Inbound. Active ammo available.
Over there. Frag out.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Dude, come on, man.
Active ammo. Inbound. Active ammo available.
Fuck, dude. Get the fuck out of here. How you fuck you know I was there, dude? Cool. Dude, come on, teammate. Get this nigga, man.
Enemy team nearing victory.
Active camo. Get out.
Dude, come on, man.
Dude, like, what the fuck, man? You fucking can't play at all, dude. Shit. Fuck you doing fucking down, dude. Fuck camo, let's go, get up. No fucking sense, huh? Like, you don't even tell me this guy's chasing you? Come on. Do something, bro. Fuck y'all.
Take damage.
Defeat.
Standing right fucking next to you, you don't fucking even like awareness is trash.
Which Trippy says, okay, nice shots. Pull him off of that balcony with the nice headshot. Rockets in the hands of Pistola, Optic with the hold at PD.
Look at Ola not wanting to be all the way into tires to try to force this angle. I like this. It's too easy to get naded out. It's too easy to get double teamed. Instead, he's sitting back. Look, I like this play from Ola. Pre-fires, back arcade. That doesn't connect, but Optic Gaming now with a lead here in this game. We'll see if they can put another round on the board. 3 dead for their side, though.
What a push. What a push from Cloud9. 3 dead for Optic. C9 back with the ball in their hands. Optic did get some time on the board, though. 36 points for them, but as C9 crossed that 20-point margin, you can see that Renegade's already waiting on that Bulldog. Lucid with the first kill, though, and a Stalker rifle. 2 kills full. As Cloud9 find themselves on the back foot for now.
Nice little rotate. Get that away from A, get it back to Neons. It's much harder now for Optic to get this ball out of Neons. And look at the pressure. Gonna come right away on the side of Neons. Eco and Stella are gonna push out together, but Lucid has something to say about that.
A little bit trapped though at the moment. You can see as the player is flanking, that's going to be Stella. Stella with a double kill on the flank. APG taken down as well. 3 dead here. Trippy last alive. Grabs the elbow and says, peace out, boys.
Actually a nice little rotate for a second, and a nice kill from Trippy as well. Might even be able to do more damage. Finally gets taken down. A nice little toss of the ball and a pickup kill. And also, look at that once again. So just little plays like that start to add up. We'll see if Optic can stay alive in this game.
Yes, a little bit of scrappy time here or there. He's given Optic the lead that they currently have. Eco, wow, some shots onto Pistola there. Trippy does manage to get the trade almost immediately. Penguin last alive now for Cloud9. It looks like Optic is starting to up the pace a little bit here. They know they need to take the fight to C9. It might make the game a little bit scrappy here, but it's working in their favor.
Nice triple team coming in from Optic. You cannot allow Penguin to trade there, and if there's anyone who could do it, it's Penguin. They all send all 3 players back A to clean up that kill. Do not let the trade come in. If you do, it spells disaster. It also makes this rocket grab harder. So like you said, some momentum, some energy for the side of Optic. They have rockets and control.
They need to play this perfectly though, and Lucid has a lot of pressure on his shoulders. You can see one player's chasing. Penguin manages to survive. Eco, he'll be taken down. So this play from Lucid has allowed the ball carrier to A, survive, and B, get out of dodge. Penguin's going to be challenging, and some shots from Penguin are going to put Lucid down. Oh my word, really challenges confidently onto the beach. If you needed an indication, people are C9 having each other's bombs. That was a perfect example.
C9 overloads the ball. Even though we saw great rocket damage out of Rocket 1 from Lucid and the rocket, the second rocket connect, they still end up
out to seize the enemy. They must seek medical attention.
Driveway.
Trajectory accurately placed.
Cafe.
Lost the lead.
Spectre inbound. Spectre available.
Gain the lead. Way to victory.
Jesus, real.
Spanker inbound. Spanker available.
What the fuck?
Come on, man.
Nearing victory.
More cars. Alright, we could win this, so. Stick together, stick together.
Enemies hurt.
Up there. Don't take too close.
Spanker available.
Please, Kyle. We just need good trades, man. Middle, main street, nice. I'll go for rockets, watch me. Bait me.
Got it.
Oh, one more in arcade. Coming up to you, Kyle.
Victory.
Nice. That's how you do it. Yo.
Yeah, Renegade, you really are pretty damn outstanding. I want to 3 times now in the Pro Series that you guys have taken the dub here in the Grand Final, and you know no one seems to be able to touch you really in the Grand Finals. You're not really dropping a map in the series whatsoever, but I think the biggest question that I have at this point is, we know you're really good, but how are you measuring yourselves? Because obviously you're not really, you know, losing maps, you're not really losing series at all. You haven't had a losers bracket run whatsoever. So how are you measuring yourselves and how are you improving every week?
I think the way we improve is based on like our performance, I guess. Like, I mean, I don't think we scrimmed that much this week, but at least for me personally, I had a chip on my shoulder this week because, as I said, I didn't think I was playing good for the past couple days. Like, I wasn't playing, and I just felt like I just couldn't get in the hang of it. So I think I had a personal chip on my shoulder, but I think like it goes for my entire team. Like, these guys don't get talked about. Like, Stellar is literally one of the best Halo players to ever do it, like literally, and no one talks about him. I think like stuff like that, so being so like underrated, I guess. I think like we all have a chip on our shoulder every week when we go into these. We just want to keep like showing how good we are.
Don't worry, Renegade. We talk about you a lot. You guys at the moment, we can't get enough of you. You guys are ridiculous, and all 4 of you, in fact, an absolute dream team. And congratulations once again, the 3-peat. You guys have done it. I'm excited to see what you're going to bring for us next week, man. So thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome stuff. Well, we have it. Grand Finals. They Halo completed it, mate. They've done it. They've done it again. The 3-peat has happened. We love the word 3-peat as well. I think for every player, every team, a 3-peat is a big achievement. Let's take a look at their journey through the winners bracket. They didn't drop